Hello, everyone. Bunkai 922. What the hell was that? Okay. Dandadan. Episode 8. Now, I know last week was emotional. Acrobatic Silky, the reveal, everyone was crying. It was a very emotional and sad-driven episode. This episode is like, wow. Okay, let's start with the obvious. It begins with them eating somen noodles. And it's funny. The whole episode here is hilarious. Because Ari and Momo are eating the noodles and talking while they're eating. And they have to have subtitles because you don't know what they're saying. And it is this whole belt, and the seed ends with Ari kind of, and I just love the fact they got her to play Ari, the one that did Arika from My Hero Academia. She's been in a lot of animes. This role is like pretty damn good, and she like kind of in this scene thanks him for saving her life. And he says, why? She asks why he did it. Do you need a reason to save someone's life? I didn't need help. Like I said, this is episode 8. I've got a funny feeling. So, he says that, and she's got like... And then she runs away, and then Momo's like got this dead-ass face, like, what the hell? And it was funny because Grandma Seiko, she's like egging on Ari. He's like, yeah, you beat Momo. Like, what the hell? Then, scene right after. Turbo Granny, cat, gold ball in hand, throws the ball at his junk. I'm not joking. That's exactly what happens. And then here's Seiko ready to hit the ball, and it misses her, goes right in his fucking groin. Now, that's crazy. It gets even crazier. Obviously, this whole thing results into school. And it is funny. I got my ball back. That's what Okarun does. And then they go to school, and Okarun says he's not going to be able to be with Momo for lunch because he's got things to do. He says a report, which is a lie. And what he's actually doing is he's training. He feels like he needs to train, He needs to be better, stronger to protect Momo. Then here comes Ari confessing her love to him and trying to kiss him. Of course, Momo gets the wrong idea. She spots them. It seems like they're kissing, making up, doing the thing. And she just tells him to go shove off and runs away. Then it happens. I remember the scene in the manga. Holy shit, did it just... This is just like what happened in the previous episode when they fought the sumo wrestler. Everything went dark. When everything goes dark, that means an alien is nearby. Now, what we get in this... Oh my god. The animation quality being done here is astounding. Astounding. the fact that this company, Saru, was able to recreate this scene to the level of detail that they did, they should be getting a reward. I'm dead serious. The scene is basically what occurs is that Momo's in a different area and then Okarun and Ari are in a different area. They encounter two different things. Now, before this actually happens, there's like a hint. They're talking about the Mantis shrimp. And in class. And you ever see Momo's got a ruler. She puts it into the Mantis shrimp. And it, boom, hits the ruler and he like cracks. After that happens, everything goes dark. And everyone disappears. And Okarun's with Momo, with Irie. They encounter something. But that's not the first thing we get. Possibly the most, I think, to my honest opinion, very scary scene. Momo's by herself with his water. And in the pitch blackness, something's approaching. When this shit happened in the manga, I was like, is that? Later on, we find out what it is. Now, I can't really spoil. I'm just going to say what appears is some kind of dinosaur in the water. The level of animation quality on this thing was astounding. I was floored. I cannot believe they did this to the point where I was like, holy shit, that's great. What the hell? It was so detailed, so perfection. Perfection. That is the only way I can describe this scene. And then the water dinosaur shows up. It starts splitting and like taking in water or something, and it shoots this fucking beam that destroys everything. It's insane. And Momo's scared, obviously. Then the thing leaves. I was floored. Then they go from that. We go to Okarun and Ari. Things turn weird. And we get our boy. This guy. Mantis Shrimp Boy. And he's like, I forgot what he says something. It's in a, I forgot how you say it. My apologies. But he's like a boxer. I was like, yo! And then Okarun just turns into his powers, grabs Ari, and tells her to leave. He's fighting him, kind of. And then, from the beginning of episode 1, forgot their name. I have to look up their name. I apologize. One momento. Okay, they don't have the name. Rukuro, who are the Superiors, show up. And grab Oak. I want his dick! That's what they want. Because they want his abilities. Now, this scene follows up Ari awakening her ability of the acrobatic silk. Now, we're going to get this a few times in the series where people in Okarun's group gain the ability of the yokai. So Okarun has Turbo Granny, and Ari has acrobatic silk. She comes in, she just wraps her hair around the fucking Superos and just knocks them away, and tells them to get away from she doesn't call him Okarun, she calls him Takakura. And that's where the episode ends. This episode is getting a 10 out of 10. And I don't give a shit. From the moment everything went black to this part of the episode, it was phenomenal. Even the comedy was phenomenal. Even the whole hijinks with Momo and everything in between. That was phenomenal. And guess what? Next week's going to be better. It is. I've seen the preview. I know what happens. It is going to be sick. Now, animation is a 10 out of 10. I cannot believe they reproduced this to the level that they did. The tension, though, of when that... I can't. I want to say what it is. I want to say, but it's spoilers. It's spoilers. I can't say. Well, anyway, he's showing up. That was phenomenal. It was such tension. I was like, what? We were doing a horror film. You know. But that's the thing about this series. It's able to merge and blend all these different genres and make it look good. So this gets a 10 out of 10. That last bar, I was like, yo, this is GOAT. This is GOAT. Last week was GOAT. This week's GOAT. I'm wondering how long Science Saru is going to keep up with this kind of production. If this kind of production is what we're going to be experiencing, not only this part, but the next part, which I believe second core is going to come out in the summer. You better buckle up, boys and girls. It's going to be a really crazy ride. But I'm sorry, I got to give this a 10 out of 10. This was gold. Oh, man. Animation was good. Music was good. Tension was there. There was tension. It was like, wow. But yeah, like I said, next week is going to be more crazy. Well, they do like meet up, as you see in the preview. They do meet up Momo, Ari, and Okarun, and they go up against the aliens, which should be great. I don't know. I think what's going to happen is this. There's another arc after this. This was like a mini kind of thing with the school and everything. They go on to something else, which introduces another character into the fold, but that's for next time. This is Babakai 2. He's got his ball back, but now he's got to deal with aliens and a water dinosaur. Let's go. See you guys later. Peace.